save you when your hair or who knows what else is clogging your pipes and making a mess. Oh my gosh, look at that. You're gonna be able to have that swooshing sound of the water just clearing through an open drain after you use this drain clog removal tool called the Flexisnake, which is absolutely incredible. There's over 72 5-star reviews, 12 pieces for $32, and no chemicals needed. So I love that. You don't have to pour chemicals down your drain. You can just like attach these. We're gonna hear all about how it works, and it truly does work. That is what the reviews say. One of the reviews says, it actually works. Superb, no chemicals. Here to tell us more about it is Christopher Joyce. He is the cleaning guru. Hi there, Christopher.
Avisha, great to see you. Thank you.
Yeah,
you know, we've all had this problem. You know, either a slow running drain or no running drain, which is always a problem, whether it's the sink in the bathroom or the bathtub or the shower stall. It really is an issue. But this is going to take care of it. And as you talked about, it's going to take care of it without calling a plumber, which is a very expensive endeavor.
Oh, yeah.
We all need plumbers, but you don't necessarily need it for this because we're providing you with the very tool that a plumber is using. It's super, super flexible. So it's going to go through just about any pipe, and not that your pipe is going to ever be this small, but I'm just showing you how super flexible it is, and it's going to get to the root of the problem. And you know what the root of the problem is?
Hair.
It's the hair. It's the hair that's right, Avisha. You got it. I should have let you answer first. It's the hair that gets stopped in the U-bend, or it gets wrapped around this stopper mechanism that goes up and down. What I love is you don't need to get on your hands and knees. You don't need to take apart your plumbing. Understand, Avisha, your plumbing's not going to look like this. It's either going to be white, plastic, or metal. I just have a clear pipe here so you can see what's going on. This is how you're going to use it. It's so simple. First of all, you attach the handle. You're getting 2 of the handles. You're getting 10 of the drain weasels. And the reason you have the handle is that's going to allow you to rotate it. The secret, Avisha, is the molded tip that has those little micro hooks that are going to grab onto the hair. And once it grabs onto the hair, it's going to remove the clog. There you go. Thank you for that beautiful shot. That is showing you those molded micro hooks that are going to grab onto the hair. I'm going to show you how it works. You put the stopper mechanism in the up position. You put it between the stopper mechanism and the pipe. You push it down as far as it can go, Avisha. You take your handle, give it a couple of twists. You see what's happening? You see it grabbing onto that hair, twisting it around. The micro hooks are grabbing onto it. You pull it out, and voila, your job is done. Now understand, Avisha, the first time you pull out, it's a little disgusting because it's not going to be dry in the demonstration here. It's going to be matted with the shampoo and the conditioner and the shaving cream. But that's why we give you 10 of the wands. But honestly, just take a rag or a paper towel. You can pull the end off and you can use it over and over and over again. Share it with friends. Give it to a neighbor because everyone is going to need this. It's not a matter of if you need this, it's a matter of when.
So Christopher, a couple questions for you. So it comes with 2 handles and 10 of these weasels. Why do we need 10? Are they reusable?
Yes, they're definitely reusable, but for some people, some people just don't want to get near it. They don't want to touch the hair and all the slime.
They throw them out.
That's fine. That's why we have 10.
Okay.
But honestly, Avisha, all you have to do is take a rag or a microfiber cloth or a paper towel and watch this. I'll show you exactly what you're going to do. First of all, you're going to pull out the mess. Again, you're putting the drain weasel down the drain as far as you can. The stopper mechanism is in the up position. There you're seeing how super flexible it is. You put it down as far as you can go. Give the handle a couple twists, and Avisha, you see that? It's grabbing on to the hair clog, and then all you have to do is pull it out.
Wow.
Now here's the deal. You can disengage the handle from the wand and throw the entire wand out with, the clog on it. Or what I like to do, because I like to conserve them, you just take a paper towel or a rag and pull off the mess. And then you can use this over and over and over again because these micro hooks, remember, they're molded into this nice plastic wand. It's not going to come off, and that's why you can use it over and over and over again.
So where can you use this? In your sink?
So you can use this.
Yeah.
Yep, you can use it in your sink drains.
Okay.
You can use it in your tub drains, your shower drains. It's not meant to go down a disposal, okay?
Got
That's
it.
not
Okay.
a situation that you'd use this
Sink,
for.
tub, and shower. And 18 inches, is that
Yes.
the right, is that?
Sufficient?
Yes.
Yeah. So for a sink drain, this is exactly where the issue is going to happen. The issues are going to happen, Avisha, right here where the stopper mechanism goes up and down. That's what closes off the sink for you. Or it's going to get into the U-bend. 18 inches is going to get you even much farther than that. And remember, it's super flexible. So watch this. When I put it through this very small tube, do you see how it kind of snakes through that tube? No problem at all.
Yeah.
That's how super flexible it is. So that's going to do the same thing in your large pipe. You just put it down between the stopper mechanism and the pipe. And watch this. I'm going to put it down as far as I can. You can see it kind of going around the bend here. And then I'm going to spin it, crank the handle. It's grabbing onto the mess. You can see it grabbing onto it. And then you pull it out and your job is done. It's that easy. And then take your cloth or your paper towel and take it off and throw it away. And then you can use it over and over. And here's the really neat thing. Because it's the hair that starts the clog, Avisha, and then it's get matted with the shampoo, the shaving cream, whatever it is, the soap. The other thing you do besides calling a plumber is using a chemically based cleaner.
Yep.
Avisha, the problem with this is the fact that it is a whole host of dangers and warnings on the back label. I don't want that stuff in my house anymore. And with the Drain Weasel, you don't need to have this stuff in your house. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. This is going to do a decent job of breaking down the soap scum, the shaving cream, maybe some of the hair mask. But it's not going to get, and pun is intended, it's not going to get to the root of the problem, which is the hair. The hair that gets stuck down in the U-bend or around the stopper mechanism. If you can get rid of the hair, and that's exactly what the Drain Weasel does, it grabs onto the hair clog that's matted with the shampoo and the conditioner and the toothpaste, whatever it is, and then it's taking care of it because it's actually pulling out the clog that was originally created with the hair, all right, and then matted with the shampoo, the conditioner, and all that good stuff.
Okay, I want to show a shot of connecting this wand to the handle because that was really easy.
Absolutely.
It literally just clipped right in. There you go. And then you just kind of crank it with this.
That's right.
Yeah, really easy just to crank it back and forth so that, oopsies, here we go. We'll use this one. There you go.
Yeah, the key is Avisha, it's a little harder to see on my camera, is you just make sure that it's engaged. So you push the little yellow piece back.
Okay.
And that allows you to disengage the wand. When you put the wand and attach it to the handle, push the yellow piece toward the Drain Weasel.
Oh, there.
And then
Sorry,
you're able to crank it and it's not going to fall off.
Okay. That's what I did wrong. I didn't push the yellow piece over it.
You didn't push the yellow piece down.
Now
right,
I did.
Exactly.
I did it correctly now, and now it's cranking. It's turning.
Avisha,
it's swirling. It's gonna grab that hair.
Yeah. But I think that's helpful that you didn't push the yellow down because I was then able to explain what you need to do.
There you go. That's how I did it. I had that mistake. I had the yellow up. So what you're supposed to do after you clip the pieces together, push the yellow part down.
There you go.
Now you can spin it.
It's locked in place.
Now it's locked in place.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm always learning as I go, Christopher.
That's why we demonstrate, Avisha. That's what we're here for, to show you how to use it. Again,
thank you. I got overly excited. I'm like,
it's all
if
good.
I can figure it out, anybody can figure it out, is what I'm saying. Because I've never in my life been good at doing plumbing or anything to do with the drain, but I do shed a lot of hair. That is for certain. And so do my daughters. So my poor husband. Maybe I should get this for him.
But you know what, Avisha? I want to point something out. You talk about long hair. Now, so my wife has long hair. We have 2 sinks in our bathroom, okay? Mine gets just as clogged as my wife's. And you can see I do not have long hair. But what is happening is we shave every day. Guys shave every day. What are you shaving off? Hair.
Yeah,
and again,
that's
hair
true.
Starts the clog. And then it combines with the shaving cream and the toothpaste. And honestly, I am using the Drain Weasel on my sink as much as I'm using it on my wife's sink. And I would also say, once you finally have a free-flowing drain, I would use this every couple of months. Just stick it down there, pull the hair out, and then you'll never have a slow-running drain again. Push it down as far as you can. You can see the yellow, you can see the orange drain weasel. Give the crank, just crank it a couple of times. That wraps the hair clog around with those micro hooks in place. And then there you go. And then you can throw out the wand, or what I like to do, take a rag or a paper towel, pull off the hair clog, throw it in the trash, and then you can use it over and over and over again.
Amazing. So you're getting 10 of the wands, and you're getting 2 of the handles, and they clip on very easily. You just push the yellow part over it, and then you can crank it around, and this is gonna trap all of that hair. It's pretty ingenious.
Exactly.
One of my favorite reviews I read, because there's 72 5-star reviews, somebody said, it actually works, which is incredible. Of course it does. $32, that's the price. And that is a lot better price than calling a plumber. Thank you so much, Christopher.
Yes.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Avisha.
That's
you have a good
the
night.
Flexisnake Drain Weasel Pro 12-piece drain clog V56867. That is the item number.